Hi, this is Emily Diamond and I'm the reading patron for David Young Community Academy, and this is another of my little videos about books I think you might enjoy reading. And so I've chosen a book for this time, and it's because I think it's a really fun, enjoyable read. It's definitely not good for you or improving or any of those things. I just think you're going to really enjoy reading it. So the book I've chosen is called Dark Lord, The Teenage Years. And if you can see, it's written by an author called Jamie Thompson, but on the cover his name has actually been crossed out and it's been replaced with Dirk Lloyd, who is the main character in the story. So Dark Lord is all about basically an evil Dark Lord. Think Lord of the Rings or Voldemort kind of character. And it starts with him about to kind of, rule the world. He's going to win his final battle against the forces of goodness, and he is definitely going to come out on top, and darkness is going to stretch for 1,000 years and all that kind of thing. He's about to win when suddenly he wakes up and he's on our world and he's in the body of a 14-year-old boy. And it turns out that he's been cast out from his own world by the White Wizard, Hasdrubal the Pure. Now, I'm not sure if I've pronounced that right, actually. But anyway, he's the arch nemesis of the Dark Lord. And so the poor Dark Lord, he suddenly finds himself in our world being a teenage boy. And the reason he gets his name Dirk Lloyd is because he's found by some policemen. And they ask him what his name is, and he can't remember his name. He's forgotten a lot of other things. His magical powers are gone. He's got no horns anymore. He hasn't got his evil tusks. And they ask him what his name is, and he can't remember, but he manages to croak out, "I'm the Dark Lord." And of course, they, looking at him, don't think he's a Dark Lord at all, and they think he says Dirk Lloyd. So poor Dark Lord, who's now called Dirk Lloyd, gets taken to hospital, and they try and look after him, and he's outraged by all of this because he's obviously, he wants to go around smiting people. And then he gets placed in a foster family because no one knows where he's come from. And he meets the son of the foster family called Christopher. And then, horror of horrors, after having been called Dirk Lloyd and being trapped in the body of a teenage boy and not having any of his magical powers, and everyone thinks he's delusional, he has to go to school. And so then, he has to cope with being at school and teachers and all these strange feelings that he has towards some of the children that he meets, that maybe he might even like them and have some friends, although he refuses to call them friends because they're obviously his minions. And he doesn't like school any more than you'd expect a Dark Lord to, and he actually calls it the brainwashing centre. So I'm not going to say any more about the plot because it is really, there's a lot goes on. And the main thrust of it is that he's obviously trying to get back to his own world and work out how to do that. And it's great, it's really funny. It's all about what might happen to this poor Dark Lord trapped in a teenage boy's body and having to cope with everything that can go on at school, which, as we all know, is quite a lot to deal with anyway. And there is a fantastic twist at the end. So I'm not going to say any more than that, than just to say I think it's a really fantastic book. I think anyone who reads it will enjoy it. It isn't for anyone who likes anything in particular. It is just really fun and really a good read, and it'll keep you going. It's, keeps you want to keep reading this book. It's a really fast, furious and enjoyable book to read. So that's my recommendation, and I hope that if you do read it, you enjoy it.